'Tis the season, and Tenenbaum sponsors, or is one of the sponsors for River Oaks Clay Court Tournament, which is the tennis tournament that inaugurates the clay court season that ends at the French Open, right? So right now we have that going on in Houston, and Tenenbaum is always very involved. And in honor of that, I thought I would talk a little bit about the tennis bracelet. Well, what's the tennis bracelet? That's the tennis bracelet. Originally, we would refer to them as line bracelets. In the Art Deco period, people wore lots of line bracelets if you had the means, right? And they would stack them up. They would wear multiple at a time. And they were usually boxes with little diamonds in the middle, and then you had the engraving on the side. I don't know if you can see it, but here I'm trying to show you. So this was tended to be the look, minus these stations, that this is a little flourish, but you get the idea. Okay, well, in 1970s, there was this very talented, beautiful young player named Chris Everett, and she liked to wear diamond line bracelets on each wrist or on one wrist or whatever, but she says that they brought her confidence and they made her feel like she could do anything, which is the purpose of jewelry. It's really just to empower you, and it's for you. You know, it's cool for other people to see it, but it's about how it makes you feel. So she liked to play tennis, and she liked to see the little glint of this on her wrist, and then one day she's in the middle of a match and the sucker flies off and they have to stop everything and figure it out and put it back on her, and the term tennis bracelet was born, even though it's really just a line bracelet. So hers was, the originals were, I believe, in yellow gold. They had more of an S-link than this one. This is like little bars of yellow with little bezel set diamonds, but you've probably seen them. They were sold by the bucket load at Service Merchandise and Foley's and all those stores for a long time. Power outage. There we go. And, but it has a long history. So this is, a diamond line bracelet that's also deco and platinum, alternating round and square stones. I also have this one that's mid-century. That's kind of like what I was referring to as deco earlier, with the square plaques with the round diamonds in the middle. Then I have this that's from the 1960s, that it's a traditional line bracelet, but somebody took the trouble to put a little yellow gold jacket on it to keep it warm, really just to create a versatile look. And then nowadays you even have stuff like black diamond line bracelets, right? Which is just another way to stay chic and entertained. But I have to say that the classic goes a long way. She actually is the kind of the prototype for this look. I love women in sports. I love it if women in sports can be comfortable wearing jewelry. It's not the easiest thing in the world. If you've ever tried to do a downward dog wearing a ring and you're like, ouch, that hurts. It's not always the easiest thing. So I do love a loose fitting bracelet. It is extremely versatile. You can actually wear it and still maneuver your wrist. So it's very appropriate for our athletes. Serena Williams loves to get all decked up on the court. I love it. She wears the big earrings and the whole 9 yards. Well, sometimes it's hard to do those things, but a little bracelet never hurt anybody.